It began Monday, November 16th. I became very ill, and I had been dog sitting for my son, staying overnight at his house. Well, I came home, and Bill said, "We're taking you into the emergency room and getting you tested." Well, they tested me for COVID, and on the 18th, I was notified that I was positive for COVID-19. I went back in to the hospital. They admitted me on November 19th. I was in the hospital from the 19th to the 22nd, and they had tried different procedures to try and get rid of the pneumonia and the COVID. It didn't work. So on the 23rd, they came to me and said, "We're going to put you on a ventilator." Well, at that point, I thought to myself, this is it, I'm done, because I'm diabetic, I have high blood pressure, and I have high cholesterol. And given those things that I have going on and what I've heard and read, when you go on a ventilator at 72 years old, you probably won't come off of it, you won't kick it. So I was on the ventilator for 8 days. They tried to wean me off. After the 4th day, it didn't work, and they kept trying and it wouldn't work. I became very agitated. Finally, on the 30th of November, they removed the ventilator. And let me tell you, if you've ever been vented, when they pull that hose out of you, it feels like all your insides are coming out with it. And people don't realize after you've been vented, you can't talk, you can't eat, you certainly can't stand because you have atrophied. And they had me on an IV drip, and eventually the speech therapist came into my room and he said, "I want to try and get you to swallow. They have to teach you how to swallow again so that you don't choke and, choke and die, basically." But Dr. S, we'll just call him Dr. S because I can't pronounce his long name. He was an absolute godsend. He was a really sweet, gentle soul. He came into my room and he said, "Cindy," he said, "you need to eat." He said, "In order for you to get stronger, you have to get some food into you." And he goes, "You can't lay here like this." He said, "If you do, I'm going to tell you something." He said, "You're going to atrophy even more. Your organs are going to start shutting down, and you will die." Whew. I heard that, and I said, "Old girl, pull up your bootstraps, because I don't want to do that." I've come a long way. I can get up and down my steps. I can walk without the walker, but I still have a ways to go. I need to get my taste and smell back. I need to get my strength back, and try to get rid of this cough. I have like a dry cough, but they said that could last a couple of months too. So here I am. I'm just so thankful to be here. I saw people younger than me die in the next room. A 39-year-old guy passed away. I mean, it's incredible. People don't realize how bad this virus is. And some people get it and say, "Oh, I just had like cold symptoms," or "I just had a flu symptom." But then people like me who really get it bad, you're on a ventilator, and that is no fun. So I'm just very thankful to be here.